Imagine a universe where our home isn't Earth, but one of the other fascinating planets in our solar system. Fasten your seatbelt, let's start our trip to each and every planet and discover what would life be like in such diverse and extreme environments. From the blistering heat of Mercury to the icy depths of Pluto, each planet presents unique challenges and intriguing possibilities for human existence. Let's embark on a journey through our solar system and envision how our lives would unfold on each of these distant worlds. Let's start with Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. It's small and rocky, with extreme temperatures. During the day, it's scorching hot, over 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 430 degrees Celsius. At night, it's freezing cold, dropping to minus 330 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 170 degrees Celsius. There's almost no atmosphere to protect us from the sun's rays or to retain heat at night. Life on Mercury. Living on Mercury would be challenging. We'd need special suits to survive the temperature changes and to shield us from the sun's radiation. Our homes would be underground or in specially built shelters to keep us safe from the extreme conditions. Water would have to be imported or recycled completely, and growing food would be almost impossible. Days on Mercury are long, about 59 Earth days, so our daily routines would be very different. Venus. Venus is often called Earth's twin because it's similar in size and composition. However, it's incredibly hostile. The atmosphere is thick with carbon dioxide, and clouds of sulfuric acid make it uninhabitable. The surface pressure is crushing, and temperatures soar to about 900 degrees Fahrenheit, 475 degrees Celsius. Life on Venus. If we lived on Venus, we'd need floating cities in the upper atmosphere, where conditions are slightly less harsh. Our cities would hover around 30 miles, 50 kilometers, above the surface, where the pressure and temperature are more manageable. These floating habitats would have to be airtight and filled with breathable air. Solar energy would be abundant due to the thick cloud cover reflecting sunlight. Traveling outside these habitats would be impossible without advanced protective gear. Earth. Our home planet is just right for life. It has a perfect balance of atmosphere, temperature, and water, making it a comfortable place to live. Earth's atmosphere protects us from harmful solar radiation and helps regulate the climate. Life on Earth. On Earth, we enjoy diverse environments and a variety of life forms. We have lush forests, vast oceans, towering mountains, and sprawling cities. We can grow food, build homes, and travel relatively easily. Earth's moderate temperatures and the presence of liquid water make it ideal for supporting life. Mars. Mars, the red planet, is cold and dusty with a thin atmosphere, mostly carbon dioxide. Temperatures can drop to minus 195 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 125 degrees Celsius, in winter. It has seasons, polar ice caps, and evidence of past liquid water. Life on Mars. Living on Mars would require domed habitats to keep us warm and provide breathable air. We'd need to wear spacesuits when exploring outside. Water would come from melting ice or extracting it from the soil. Greenhouses would be essential for growing food. Mars has lower gravity than Earth, so we'd feel lighter and could jump higher. Communication with Earth would have a delay due to the distance, so we'd rely more on self-sufficiency. Jupiter. Jupiter is a gas giant, so there's no solid surface to live on. It's mostly hydrogen and helium, with violent storms, including the Great Red Spot, a storm larger than Earth. Life on Jupiter. Living on Jupiter isn't feasible due to its lack of a solid surface and extreme atmospheric conditions. The intense gravity, strong magnetic fields, and radiation would make it impossible for humans to survive. We might explore its moons, like Europa, which is thought to have an ocean beneath its icy crust. Saturn. Saturn is another gas giant with stunning rings made of ice and rock. Like Jupiter, it has no solid surface and is mostly hydrogen and helium. Life on Saturn. Similar to Jupiter, living on Saturn is impractical. The conditions are too extreme, with crushing pressures and intense radiation. We'd instead focus on its moons, like Titan, which has a thick atmosphere and liquid methane lakes. Exploring Titan would require special suits and habitats to protect us from the cold and toxic atmosphere. Uranus. Uranus is an ice giant with a cold atmosphere composed of hydrogen, helium, and methane, which gives it a blue color. It has faint rings and rotates on its side. Life on Uranus. Living on Uranus would be extremely difficult. It's incredibly cold, with temperatures around -370 degrees Fahrenheit, -220 degrees Celsius. There's no solid surface, and the atmosphere is not breathable. Like the other gas giants, we'd look to its moons for potential habitats. Neptune. Neptune is another ice giant, known for its deep blue color and strong winds. Its atmosphere is similar to Uranus, with hydrogen, helium, and methane. Life on Neptune. Life on Neptune would face the same challenges as on Uranus. The freezing temperatures and lack of a solid surface make it inhospitable. The powerful winds, which can reach speeds of over 1,200 miles per hour, 2,000 kilometers per hour, would make any form of settlement impossible. Pluto. Though no longer classified as a planet, Pluto is a fascinating dwarf planet in the Kuiper belt. It's icy and far from the Sun, with temperatures dropping to -375 degrees Fahrenheit, -225 degrees Celsius. Conclusion. Exploring the potential for life on other planets not only fuels our imagination but also highlights the uniqueness and suitability of Earth as our home. Each planet presents its own set of challenges, reminding us of the delicate balance that makes life possible here. As we continue to study and dream about these distant worlds, we gain a deeper appreciation for the beauty and fragility of our own planet. While Earth remains our sanctuary, the pursuit of knowledge and the spirit of exploration drive us to push the boundaries of what's possible, inspiring future generations to reach for the stars. Thank you for joining me on this cosmic journey through our solar system.